Okay, so we're back for the second episode. Making sure the audio is working. I usually don't talk. I haven't looked at any like key spoilers, but I was thinking about these things when I was going to sleep last night. I tend to do that a lot. And everything's got to be based on numbers, right? Because it's a numbers problem. So, my theory is one, well, that could be 0 though. Because the unicorn, see how the unicorn has like 1 horn? This has 2 horns, this has 3 heads. I guess you could argue that could maybe be a 4, but I think it's safe to assume this is 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think is what's going on here.
Revelio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is what's going on. So that would be 5 and 9. 5, 9, 14. So we just need the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be this guy. Okay. Well, if you've got 11 and 2, that's 13. Wait, so how does this work then? Hold on, it's early morning, I'm pulling up my calculator. 21 minus 11 minus 2. So you need an 8 there, not an 8, the spider. Okay, so the question mark is just the spider. Because 10, 21 minus 11 is 10, minus 2 is 8.
Revelio.
And what I don't understand is... What was the other one? It was a 9 plus a 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that gives 5 legs. Five plus 9 is 14, 3, so I'd need the Hydra. See, I don't get this. Maybe they're connected to other doors. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my microphone. I'm gonna look for another one of these and see if the doors are, like, connected.
Revelio.
If not, then I'm gonna go to my first class. I'm gonna go to charm class first. I've changed my mind.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
I swear, this game's so cool. I'm not even a huge Harry Potter fan, but just to see a movie like that brought to life. I love magic stuff, of course, sci-fi, fantasy, heavy magic stuff. I mean, crap, I bought Forsaken. I pre-ordered the digital deluxe version knowing that,
Revelio.
the combat system was super good, or I thought so. Magic combat system, and the rest of the games pretty much, yeah. I think people are being a little bit too hard on Forspoken, but it's a Square Enix developed game, so I think that's why they're being harder on it more than anything. That Luminous engine, I think, is a new engine, so it's a good testing ground for them and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. The combat in that game is amazing. They need to take the combat from that game and put it in a key Square Enix title or create a completely new IP, because yeah, you can definitely do a game with that combat if it had, like, you know, God of War tier stuff like in the world, or even like maybe this game type stuff could work. I don't know. I could foresee it more of like just a Breath of the Wild, but make all the side stuff better. Okay, I've been talking too long. Gonna try to find another one of these doors, figure out if I think they're linked. If I can't solve it, go into class.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Okay. I think this is
How
it.
nice to see.
Let me, I gotta make sure. I had that dental work done on sores. Crap.
Friend.
So which... I'm not at the Hufflepuff comment room though. This was... What is this? it is the grand staircase. Okay, okay, okay. No, it's the library annex. Is this connected to... I bet these aren't even gonna be in the same,
Revelio.
When mentor and student collide, a path must be chosen.
Let's go see. God, I'm already level 5. What I'm worried about is when you play these types of games that aren't perfectly balanced and you play on the hardest difficulty, you know, like games, Souls-like games that are meant to be hard are balanced around the hardest difficulty because they only have one difficulty. But yeah, what can happen? Perfect example is Forspoken. Like, it's legit challenging on the hardest difficulty, but I like to explore everything. And the main quest points were separated so far away that I'm at a point in Forspoken where I'm just like destroying everything I encounter, and that's not really what I want. So I'm gonna have to change my playstyle due to that, and I don't like
Revelio.
doing that, but it is what it is. I understand it's hard to balance the hardest difficulty to please everyone. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do in this game. I may, if it keeps giving me experience, I may just say, well, going to avoid side stuff for a while until I feel like I'm at the right difficulty level. Okay, these are both on the same floor, so they got to be connected. Okay, so we got a 4 plus 2 is 6. Wait, that's what it equals. Oh, so this needs to be an owl. Okay. And then 6. So we need a 5. So just a spotter thing. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, 0 people that are ever gonna watch this. Let's see if I'm as smart as I think I am.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
What'd I say,
I'm
the
most
spider?
pleased to be
Yeah, oh
included.
yeah. Should be. I'm an excellent gamer and explorer and wizard, or witch I should say. Because this is based off of, essentially the girl I thought I was gonna marry that died in late college for me. Sad story. Not the time for it. Here we go. I was right. Well, it makes sense though. Especially the way the doors lined up here. And the unicorn's pretty obvious too. I like how they did the unicorn and that guy, because those are super obvious. That one, not so much. I still don't see how that's a 4, but I can't really see it that well. 5, I get that. That's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you count the head. 7. Yeah, I don't get their logic here. I understand it here and here. And then I guess you just fill in the blanks, or maybe that one, and that one you just assume because of the way the others are laid out. Okay, gonna mute and maybe look for that other one and go to class.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms,
Lumos.
so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
Okay, Don't do that. That's not necessary.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do you want? My life is behind me. I'm running. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. Have our gratitude.
Revelio.
Another selection for you all. This was composed long before any of us were even painted.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Potato. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio. Revelio. What are you up to now?
An idea that I totally
Revelio.
I think there were dots here.
Did you see Claire's hair today?
Got called on to read out now.
Revelio. Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio. 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 How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient. Revelio. Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Lumos. Revelio.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Excellent control there. Splendid! Very good. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Misha. Phew.
Excellent.
Here we go!
Yes! Brilliant! Watch this. That is how it's done.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go. going easy on you now. Well done. Misha.
Very good. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Revelio.
You can use Accio on humans.
Well, you'll
Revelio.
be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio. Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, I it was Albert Flack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack.
Revelio.
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
It works quite well and makes the art question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
My school leaves when it's time to come back.
Revelio. 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 What are you up to now? Revelio.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that picture is empty.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Revelio.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.